Let's hope you guys can hear me with all this massive wind. And there was a wave that came over and took over the whole boat. And we all fell off of the seat onto the floor. Thank God we didn't break anything. We're changing ships. We're abandoning boat. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He's afraid. Can't swim. Ya tenemos lancha para el día. Gracias. ¿A cuánto estás por todo el día? ¿Cuánto lo tienes tú?
Todo el día.
Todo el día. ¿Cuánto lo tienes tú?
En 5 islas o 4 islas.
No importa.
Lo tengo de 200,000 pesos.
¿200,000 todo el día?
Todo el día.
¿200,000?
200,000. Todo el día.
Vamos a Barú, Playa Tranquila, Playa Blanca.
Sí, señor.
Y después vamos a Bora Bora.
Y después
a
vamos
Isla
a Cholon.
Cholon y vamos a Isla...
Bora Bora es isla privada, es para un solo día.
Yo sé, ya andé por allá.
Ajá.
Son 200 para todos.
¿Cuántas personas son?
Somos 5.
5 personas. No, es por persona.
No.
Pero mira, aquí manejamos
Da-
precios de la secretaria.
Mira, ya tenemos 400 para todos.
Ah, ok, mira la secretaria.
Tony's favorite margaritas. Favorite and famous margaritas. So, I juiced a bunch of limes, that is. There's the lime juice, natural. Please click right here on the subscribe button, and to the left is a bell. Click on the bell, it will notify you the next time I've uploaded a video. Thank you so much for watching. Aloha. And we're gonna add tequila, quite a bit. Don Julio's mejor, it's better, but it's 300,000. It's like 320,000, almost 350. The way I make my margaritas is tequila, lime juice. I do a little bit of lime juice from the store. This one's really, really bitter, so you can't put a lot of it. Now these are delicious. I used these yesterday. This is Zulimon. This is really, really good. Put all that in there. And then to sweeten it up, we are going to put, because you don't want your margarita too sweet. You want it lemony lime, but because I put natural lime and I put the store-bought lime, it is pretty hard. And I couldn't find, I went to 3 stores, I could not find the triple sec. The triple sec would be the added ingredient. So what I do is I add the cuatro, which is sugar, water, and toronja. So it's grapefruit. So I add that in. That'll juice it up a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it to see if there's enough tequila and lime in it. Oh my God, that is tangy. Not enough tequila, so we're gonna put a lot more of it. And we need a little bit more sweetener, because it is a little bit hard. All right, now let's check that out. Ice. This is good. It's really good. So that's it. Can you come and taste? We have our tequila famous taste test, Señor Fernando. Let me know if it needs more tequila, more sugar, more lemon, less lemon. More sugar, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna need a bigger pitcher. We are here in beautiful Cartagena. Today we're taking a boat. We're going over to Playa Linda on the other side of the boat. The girls are down there somewhere. And we're ready for the freaking beach. Okay, we're all packed up. This is the margarita I made. ¿Cómo están las margaritas?
Deliciosas, las mejores.
¿Seguro me estás?
No,
las
mejores que nos hemos tomado.
All right, let's go to the beach.
No, we have to wait for that.
No, you crazy? 1 hour? We're gonna go to the island, the Linda, Playa Linda.
But we have to wait for it.
We're not gonna wait for it.
You change the road.
It's 5 minutes less, dude. So here we are, and so we ride pretty late. We're only getting to the beach. It's already 1 o'clock. Only gonna have a couple hours. Blistering sun here. Pretty hot. Hello, ¿cómo te llamas?
My name is Daniela.
¿Y dónde eres? Where you from?
Colombia.
¡Yeah! ¡Lindo Colombia! ¿Y eres de dónde en Colombia?
De Montería.
Montería. ¿Y dónde vives ahora?
Ahora vivo en Barranquilla.
Barranquilla, la tierra de Sofía Vergara y Shakira. ¿Dónde vamos? ¿Dónde vamos?
No sabemos.
Playa Linda, Cartagena. There goes the margarita. We haven't even left yet. I made almost 3 liters, about 2.5. It's 6 liter jug. That full. We haven't even left the beach yet. We're changing ships. We're abandoning boat. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, we have to go over the waves here. Look at that. Nice. Buen trabajo. Chévere, bueno. Manos arriba. Woo! She's afraid. She can't swim. So that's the Hilton. Mi español no es 100%. Es un poco difícil entenderme. Yo hablo gringo español. Se llama Spanglish. Inglés y Spanish. Spanglish. Right, so yesterday we went to Bomba. And today we're going to Playa Linda. And today we have a northern wind that is blowing across the bay. So we're going to see if we can cross without getting wet. So with the wind and the swells, trying to get out to Playa Linda, which is on the outside of the bay. And there was a wave that came over and took over the whole boat. And we all fell off of the seat onto the floor. Thank God we didn't break anything. We're completely wet, of course. As you see from this clip, this has been in the news before. This was March 2025, just 2 months before we were out there. In the middle of the day at 1 p.m., we were crossing Bocagrande, and the winds were so heavy that the swells were so big that one of them overtook our boat, almost turned us on a 45-degree angle, and we almost went in the ocean. Threw us off of our seats, or we were all completely wet. And Daniela is completely traumatized. She wouldn't even want to come back by boat. We had to settle her down. She wanted to drive back. And it was quite scary. I think even Fernando's a little bit scared. So we decided to go to Bomba, which is where we were yesterday. And it's got the rocks protecting it. Aquí está bien, ¿no? ¿Tienen cama? Ahí ya estoy. ¿Me está esperando yo? ¿Cuánto es la carpa? ¿Cuánto? 80. Ok, está bien. Si está así el viento, vamos de carro. Vamos a Barú de carro. Más tranquilo. No, si no está viento, vamos de barco y vamos a 3 sitios muy lindos. So the plan for tomorrow, the plan for today, that is now, tomorrow, go by boat to 3 different beaches, beautiful beaches, Isla de Rosario, Playa Blanca, Playa Tranquila, Barú, and Cholon, Isla Cholon, which is where the party people hang out. But because of the wind and the way the conditions are, I mean, we had a wave that came over the boat. You know, I'm 6'4", I'm sitting down, I'm inside the boat, sitting down, I'm 5 foot, and my hat's all wet. That's how big of a wave that came over. And the captain didn't turn the boat. If the captain did turn the boat 1 second later, turned it into the boat, really smart guy. But if he delayed it 1 more second, the boat would have pitched 45-degree angle on its side, and the bags, the beer, I think the 6 liter, I think the 6 liter would have floated. The 6 liter margarita would float. And of course course, us, all the passengers, would have been in the ocean. Deep shit. Deep shit is correct, Fernando. And you know, I misjudged it because when we were, so we're coming from over there, which is way inside the bay, protected from the northern wind, the northern exposure. And I looked across the bay because Playa Linda is over here on the other side, exposed to the northern wind. But when I looked across to Bomba, here to Tierra Bomba, I'm thinking, oh, the bay is nice and smooth. We're gonna be okay. Well, we'd be fine if we came to Bomba, which is where we are. But our attempt was to go see other places, check out other beaches, and it was to go see Playa Linda. And of course, to go Playa Linda, you had to go around, and you had to be exposed to the northern wind and the waves. Looks like they're having mechanical issues. Here comes the boat. Toma cuenta. It's like they can't take off, so they're holding on. They're holding on to the rope, dragging the anchor. They're gonna hit. That's how powerful the wind is today. So they're gonna hit. There we go. Now they're gonna hit. Look at this. So they dragged this boat's anchor. They were holding on to the line. And then there you go, okay. And this boat's not gonna come over to us. There's some serious wind going on here. Let's go check out what's inside the boat. Very Arabian looking kind of boat, like a, I forget the name of it, but, so this is the garbage boat. Es el barco de basura y gasolina también, el diesel, para las máquinas, ¿o no? So they take out the garbage. Y hay otros que traen agua. Traen el agua. Y sacan el popó. So this is how these islands depend on the infrastructure. They take the garbage out, and they bring in gasoline and water, and they even take out the black water, the dirty water. ¿Qué pasa, Fernando? Mucho mejor de que antes. Eso estaba duro.
O sea, de allá para acá.
No, de aquí para allá.
Horrible.
¿Dónde vamos?
Vamos al agua un momentito.
¿Aquí?
Mucho calor.
Ok.
¿Por dónde? Vaya.
In the heat from the Cartagena sun, we have survived. We almost flipped over on the way out. We have survived another day of adventure, to live, experience, and to thank and be grateful that you're only here on earth for a very short time, and that you have to live every day to the fullest. And when you risk an adventure like this with these big waves, it makes you feel alive, and it makes you feel grateful for what you have and what will be tomorrow, the next day. And when you can spend those days with some beautiful women, it's a big plus, a giant plus. I think we overpacked though. We still have half the beer, but we're only gone for 2 hours, 3 hours tops. Jenn loves the ocean, loves the water. Look how quickly he's coming in backwards. Look at that, riding the waves backwards, full of people. They haven't seen each other in 7 years. They grew up together. They went to school together. And we brought them together here in the name of spirit, good life, aguardiente de Colombia, cerveza de Colombia. We're gonna take a car. I already did. So, yeah, I didn't want to go back to Bomba Beach, Tierra Bomba, but the waves were just ridiculous. The wind was just ridiculous today. No, over here, barely the trees are moving. There's no wind. It just shows you the exposure on the other side of the bay, on the island of Tierra Bomba. It was the bomba. It was the bomb. So we had a wave that came over the top of my head. My hat was completely drenched. I was completely drenched. The wave, the power of the wave pushed us off of the seat. All of us, I think, except for Fernando. I think all of us were thrown off of our seats and we landed on the floor. But we're here. We're alive. Beautiful place called Colombia. You're supposed to clean all the sand off your shoes, but it is the beach.
1 minute. Where they are?
Let's go up front. 760, what color? Gray. Fernando's learning how to use the application, to use the phone. 760 gray. Big car, 5 people. If he comes in here, we're going to be stuck in here for 10 minutes sweating, so let's go out to the street. All right, point lá atrás. Put the box in the back. Hola, ¿abres la maleta?
Hola. ¿Quién está mojado?
Yo. Las dos chicas están mojadas y yo. Fernando no. Y Daniela no. Son pequeñas las niñas, las chicas son pequeñas, no hay gordas.
No, bro, me dice que los solo.
¿Tienes aire?
Sí, claro.
Chévere. Por eso no tengo mujer. Me dejan, nadie me quiere. ¿Cuántas tienes?
¿Yo? Una sola.
¿Cuántos niños?
2.
¿Cuántos trabajos?
Uno solo.
Pero trabajas 70, 80 horas a la semana, ¿no?
Sí,
Duro.
13, 14 horas.
Yo sé
Desde las 4 hasta ahora hasta las 7 más o menos.
Wow, yo sé el esfuerzo que haces. Gracias de recogernos y disculpa de cualquier cosa.